Hey guys, Harris Feldman here with YT40. That's the YouTube Top 40. Not at all associated with YouTube or American Top 40, but I do have the domain YT40.com. You should visit it sometime. Anyway, today what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and count down the top 7 pets and animals category. That's right. Now trust me, I have chosen for you. Before we get started, I almost forgot to mention, I don't have any special effects yet. So I've got a playlist there for you, so you just click there if you want to go to the playlist, and then all 10 of these videos that I'm talking about will run straight through for you. Alright, so the number 7 in pets and animals, I'm going to show you in just a second, it's called pool sharks. Now, I was really disappointed because I thought maybe it was a sequel of the Paul Newman movie. So it was The Hustler, The Color of Money with Tom Cruise. I thought maybe pool sharks, but then I realized Paul Newman's dead, so... My friend Dave thinks the only thing that's worth watching in this video is the first 3 seconds, so I'm going to go ahead and let you see that again. Alright, well welcome back. Welcome back, where'd you go? Oh, and by the way, these are the number 7 most watched videos of the week. It's not just stuff that I like. Alright, number 6. And I gotta tell you, spoiler alert, the name of the video gives it away. Puppy fakes his own death. I bet Obama wishes he could do that after last week's debt ceiling negotiations, right? Alright, so before I show you the number 5 video in pets and animals, I wanted to go ahead and real quickly show you the number 1 video in sports. You'll see why in a second. It's simply amazing. It's called Grecoroman Wrestling Super Flying Flex, and you will see why in just a second. But you better pay attention, because it happens fast. So what's going through the guy in red's head? I'm thinking it's something like, what's he doing? What just happened? Where am I? Done. Alright, so the number 5 video in pets and animals is brought to you by the Barely Political guys, and they're the same people that brought you Obama Girl a few years ago, so you know it's got to be good. And the name of this video that you're about to see is Addicted to Quack. So I'm going to just show you a couple of excerpts.
Come on, Dave, I said push-ups, not let-downs.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure he's doing Quack again.
He's doing Quack? What's that?
Oh, it's just crushed up baby aspirin and Flintstone vitamins. Quack, quack. Quack, quack.
Alright, so I think that last scene sheds a little light on the mystery of the unresolved autopsy results from Amy Winehouse last week. Too soon? Too soon. Alright, so the number 4 video, I don't know, why do I do this? Can't I do this with... Alright, so the number 4 video is actually a Portuguese car commercial. The guy gets stuck in mud and he yells in Portuguese,
Pôneis malditos!
and that means damn ponies. And then he goes and opens up his hood, which I don't know why you'd open your hood if you were stuck in mud, but he opens up his hood to find this.
Isso, pônei maldito, venha com a gente atolar. Odeio barro, odeio lama. Que nojinho, não vou sair do lugar.
What the fuck is that? It's some sort of like extra twisted unicorn world going on in there. And the kicker is at the end of this video. I'm going to show you in just a second, and I think it's actually why this video has gone viral.
Não fecha o vídeo não, deixa eu falar uma coisinha.
É o seguinte, se você não passar esse vídeo agora para 10 pessoas, você vai sofrer a maldição.
What the hell just got into that horse? You think he was partying with Amy Winehouse last week or something? Hey, you watch it, horse. Don't do too much or this will happen. But before we get to the number 3 most watched video on pets and animals this week, what I want to do is I want to go ahead and show you the number 1 video, a little bit of the number 1 video in comedy. So the number 1 most watched video in comedy this week is by John LaJoy. And be quiet, I don't know how to pronounce his name. It's got a lot of vowels. It's a music video. It's called I Don't Give a Fuck, and I'm hoping that YouTube doesn't give a fuck and it lets me keep this little bit that I'm putting up in.
I literally don't give a fuck about anything. I don't give a fuck about motherfucking anything. People care about shit. I say fuck everything. Fuck you, fuck me, fuck this guy.
got a similar vein to it as Threw It on the Ground by Lonely Planet, but I think he goes farther and he actually does a better job. But again, I can see a good mashup of those two. Threw It on the Ground is throwing stuff on the ground. I Don't Give a Fuck is throwing stuff on the ground, but they couldn't possibly do a mashup because he wouldn't really give a fuck and he would just take the video and throw it on the ground, so forget it. Okay guys, so we're down to the top 3 most watched videos in pets and animals. Hopefully that last video didn't make you leave because you don't give a fuck about the top 3. So the number 3 most watched video is this. Oh, I mean, did you see that thing move in the middle of it? At one point at one point in the video they say, "What is it?" I know what it is. Look at this. That kid just took a major dump on the beach and it's orange and yellow and he's about to do it again. Alright, so the number 2 most watched pets and animal video, again, spoiler, it's called Snake on a Car. Here goes.
Okay, I can't. Drop. You can't see. You can't see.
I'm like, oh god. So now we're doing number 2, and it is called Snake on a Car. Alright, so I had this idea to watch all of the videos with my kids, and yeah, I know the Fine Brothers do something kind of like this, but they're my kids and they're cute. The only one that really came out funny was this one, so I'm going to go ahead and show you my kids. I know. I'm going to get the worst Dad of the Year award, but that'll only be if moms vote on it, because if dads watch this, they're all cracking up. All right, guys, before I show you the number 1 most watched video on pets and animals this week, I'm going to show you the number 1 most watched video on education this week. I know. Sounds boring. Trust me. All right, so the number 1 most watched video in the education category this week is called 300 Reps of Brutality.
Hi body rockers! Today's workout is really brutal, so get ready to sweat a lot.
Alright, probably like you, I started watching this video and I'm like, what is she saying? I can't understand her. Boobies. Boo. Alright guys, I'm going to do you a solid. What you want to do is scroll forward to the 6-minute 27-second mark. I'm going to do that for you in just a second. 6-minute 27-second mark when she says...
The next one is just a bodyweight exercise, but it's really hard and it's awesome. It's called dive bomber burpee.
Did she just say diaper burpees? I actually thought that's what she said, so I had to watch it like 3 or 4 or 5 times. And then she does this.
And jump.
What I had to do is I had to watch that loop 3 or 4, maybe 10 or 12 times before I could finally figure out what she said. And what she said was dive bomb burpees.
It's called dive bomber burpee.
But then she said...
But it's really hard.
And I gotta tell you, after watching it 10 or 12 times, it did get really hard. Okay, Interwebs, we are finally at the number 1 most watched pets and animals video of the whole week. And it's called I'm a Stupid Cat.
Holy hell, that guy's bringing me food. This food sucks, but I don't even know it. Now I'm shitting in a box cause I don't give a fuck. And the guy throws it out for me.
Now I gotta tell you, that video totally sums up how I feel about cats, except for the part where it's like, hey, you stupid cat, okay, guys, I'm sorry. This is why my wife doesn't even let me sing in the car. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of YT40.com. If you like what you saw, the easiest thing you could do is click the like button. If you want to take it a little further, you can do the favorite, and you can comment below. I'd really love to hear or see your comments. Most importantly, please subscribe, and don't forget, I created a playlist of all 10 videos. You can just click on that, you click play all, and it'll run all 10 of them straight through if you want to, or you can jump around, whatever you want. All right, thanks again for watching YT40.com. Hopefully, I'll see you next time.